Welcome to all of you, and we are back with another PowerPoint animation tutorial. And this tutorial is inspired by the work of Ba van Brandwijk at Dribbble.com. Let's get started with a new presentation and then change the layout to blank from the Home tab. First, we will change the slide background color to black by right-clicking on an empty area of the slide and then choosing Format Background. We will then draw a slide size rectangle from the Shapes drop-down menu of the Insert tab. From the Shape Format tab, change the fill color of the rectangle to white and then remove the outline color by choosing No Outline from the Shape Outline drop-down menu. On top of this full slide size rectangle, we will then draw a rounded corner rectangle. Now adjust the shape and size of this rectangle. We will then align this top rectangle to the center and middle of the slide by clicking on the Align drop-down menu of Shape Format. Now, select the white slide size rectangle first and then select the rounded corner rectangle while holding the Shift key. From the Shape Format tab, click Merge Shapes and then click Subtract command. You will then start seeing the black background color of the slide. We will then draw a partial circle with a size equal to the height of the subtracted area of the rectangle. Even though there is a partial circle shape available in the Shapes menu, it will be a good idea to use the oval shape instead and then subtract it in half by drawing a rectangle on top of it. Turn on the guides from the View tab and then adjust the subtracted oval position to the center of the subtracted rectangle and change the fill color to white, and then remove the outline color. Make a duplicate of this oval by using the Copy and Paste command from the Home tab, and then flip it horizontally from the Rotate drop-down menu of Shape Format. Place it to the right and attach it with the first oval to make a complete circle. Then red guides will help you to adjust the position. Change the right side oval's fill color to black. Now, select both the ovals by holding the Shift key and then make a group from the Shape Format. The first animation effect that we will apply on this subtracted oval shape will be Grow Shrink, which you can get from the Add Animation menu of the Animations tab. Open the Effect Options window by double-clicking the effect from the animation pane. Set it to play with previous and adjust the time duration to 1 second. Currently, this grouped oval shape is on top of the subtracted rectangle, so send it back from the Shape Format tab. See, the slideshow and the white oval shape should now fill half of the subtracted rectangle with white color. If not, then start playing with the different growth rates until it matches the rectangle size. Make a duplicate of the group oval shapes by copying and pasting them from the Home tab. Reduce the size and place it in the center and middle. Change the fill color to black, so it may look like a complete black oval shape. Use the Send Backward command from the Shape Format to send it behind the subtracted rectangle but on top of the white oval shape. You can see their positions from the selection pane. You now need to play with different grow sizes and adjust till it matches the height of the subtracted rectangle. If you now see the slideshow, then it will look like the black oval is taking place of the white oval within the subtracted rectangle. Now we need to fill the right side of the subtracted rectangle with white color. Make a duplicate of the small black grouped oval shape by either copying and pasting, or you can drag and drop them while holding the Control key. as it is a group of two half-subtracted oval shapes, so select the right oval shape and change its fill color to white, and then select the left oval and remove its fill color, so it may look like a half-white subtracted oval shape. Then you again need to play with the group size so it may fill the right side of the subtracted rectangle with white color. Make another duplicate of the small oval grouped shape and change the left oval shape color to white and set the right oval to no fill. Adjust their position in the middle and center and remove the grow shrink effect and apply the basic zoom effect instead. Make one more duplicate of the small oval grouped shape and this time apply black color to the right oval shape and set no fill for the left oval shape. If you see the slideshow, then half of the animation loop is complete. As there are a lot of grouped oval shapes on top of each other, so you must name each of these grouped objects through the selection pane. It will help you to identify and select the right object on which we want to apply the animation. The subtracted rectangle position must remain on top of all the other objects. Now through the selection pane, select the right black oval only shape and apply the grow shrink effect. Set it to start with previous with a time duration of 1 second and delay of 1.25 seconds. Adjust the growth rate from effect options to fill the right side of rectangle with complete black color. Now select the left white oval only shape and apply the grow shrink effect to it. Time duration will remain 1 second and delay timing of 1.25 seconds. Adjust the grow rate so it may match the height of the subtracted rectangle. Select the full black oval shape and apply the grow shrink effect. Adjust the growth rate so it may fill the left side of rectangle with the black color. Time duration will be of 1 second and delay of 1.25 seconds. Finally, we need to bring a left black and right white small oval grouped shape through basic zoom. So make a duplicate of any of the small grouped oval shapes and change the left oval shape color to black and right oval shape to white. Remove any previous effects and apply the basic zoom effect with 1 second time duration and 1.25 seconds delay timing. See the slideshow and you have completed a single loop of the animation. Move to the Slideshow tab and open Setup Slideshow. Make a check mark on the option, Loop continuously until escape. From the Transitions tab, set the advanced slide timings to 2.25 seconds and run the slideshow, and there you have an infinite loop of the animation. If you are using Office 365, then you can move to File and then click Export. Here select Create an Animated GIF option. Adjust the GIF file quality and then click on Create GIF. Type a name and choose the location. Once the creation is complete, then open the file, and there you have an infinite loop animated GIF file. So, I hope you will like the idea and the tutorial. Let me know by liking, sharing, and commenting on this video. Subscribe to our channel for more upcoming tutorial videos.